Hey everyone, welcome back to another Beyblade Burst Rise Hypersphere unboxing, and for today I have just been down to my local shop and ended up spotting a few new products on the shelf, so I've gone and purchased them, and we're going to be opening them up over the course of a few uploads, starting off with this guy right here, the Apocalypse Blade set. It's a fairly new product, and we get an alternate version of Apocalypse, so Cosmo Apocalypse A5, and we get ourselves a sword launcher in there as well, so that's pretty nice, and nice blue color to it. So let's go over to the back for that parts listing, and we're going to start off at the top here, with our Apocalypse chip. So it is a right rotating chip, and our energy layer. Next, an attack type, which is a little odd to me because I've never really seen the Cosmo energy layer or layer as an attack type, but anyway, that's what Hasbro is claiming that it is. And then we've got our forged disc, so D75, Hypersphere version of Vanguard, and then finally our performance tip TH15, so that is Hypersphere's coil, and first time I'm seeing that one, so this is going to be pretty new for me to experience as well. And then we've got a little image here of someone actually using that launcher, which has the capability to launch both left and right rotating bays. And then finally our performance stat, which is 2 for runtime and 4 for drop-in rate, and that will be it for the packaging overall. So let's get this guy opened up. That's everything out of our packaging, and let's start things off by checking out this sword launcher. So here we have our sword launcher, and this is actually a recycled product that we saw released with Excalius set. Alternate color though, I'm pretty sure it's an alternate color, don't quote me on that. I think the previous one was red, and left and right capability with it. Nice grip sections as well, so it feels really comfortable in your hand. And then it's got some pretty good launch strength. So our cord here, get that out, is that little bit longer than your standard launcher cord, and I'll show you that here. So I've got the standard one, and I'll get those teeth lined up with each other, and we get maybe an extra inch there of launch cord. So yeah, adds that little bit more power to the bay. And I've got a QR code here as well, so put that into focus so you can grab that for yourself on that Beyblade Burst app. And yeah, let's move on to our bay. Let's have a look at this Cosmo Apocalypse chip and energy layer. So our chip, nice alternate color to it. So the original Apocalypse chip, which is here, we got that gold and silver, and now we got this metallic blue, which looks pretty good. And I want to actually quickly pop that guy out, and I've got the prime energy layer here, and let's see what that looks like in that. Not half bad. And let's do the same with our prime one, and just get it around the right way. Well, epic fail there. Oh, wow. Actually, I think that probably looks better than this one. With that gold there, just offset a bit with that black. Okay then, well, interesting. And then our QR code. So QR code here for that. There we are. And let's talk about the energy layer itself. So we've got the original here, and we had a weight system with it, but as you know, with these Hasbro ones, or you might know, the weight system is not removable like they are with the Takira Tomy ones, and definitely not made out of metal. So you saw when I took that chip off, it's actually just part of that molding. And then design wise, we do have a difference in that as well. So the original has this sloped backing to it, which gives it quite a good life after death. And then you can see with that Hasbro one there, we're all hollowed out at the back, and they didn't include a slope, so it's sort of quite straight there on those edges. So that's a shame that they didn't do that, because that was one of the major benefits of the original layer, that it slid along those when it was dying out. And then Hasbro thinks, well, says that it's an attack type, but yeah, as I was saying, I really have not experienced that too much myself. You see, it doesn't really protrude too much out from that circular design that we've got, so you're really not going to get that heavy of an impact on those contact points. Plus they're quite rounded off as well. But yeah, anyways, it's all yet to be seen in a battle. So yeah, we'll have to see how it actually performs when we do that. And that'll be it. Once again, we've got Vanguard as our Forge disc, or the Hypersphere version of Vanguard. So it's basically a flattened out version of the original. So you can see I've got that one here. The original does have a lot of sloped sections to it, and they've just flattened that off on the Hasbro one, as well as, of course, removed that plastic inbuilt frame to it, and we're going to get quite a good amount of weight lost with that. It is an attack type of Forge disc, and you can see that with just how big those protrusion points are. And we will quickly weigh that up. So sorry to our Cosmo chip and energy layer there. So original, just to give you an idea of how much we do lose, 26.48, and Hasbro version 20.16, so basically 6 grams gone. And next up, let's check out, oh, that doesn't go there, our performance tip. So coil for our performance tip, and as I said, this is the first time that I've had my hands on Hypersphere's coil, and you can see why it's called that. Pretty much we've got this ring after ring design on it, so it does look like a bit of a coil. And then we've got this tooth sort of section on the very last ring there, so that might give us some nice grip on the stadium when coming in contact with the wall. And the very tip is fairly rough, so fairly rough tip there. It's rounded pretty well, so lining up with the shape, overall shape of the tip. So we'll probably get some good life after death with this. That might make up for what we lose in that department on the energy layer. But yeah, that'll be it for all of our parts. Let's piece this guy together, have a feel those slopes. Alright, so here we go. Get all those parts on, and some good resistance. So yeah, very much like the original Prime there with those slopes, some nice resistance to start with, a decent angle to them, and geez, that's not bad at all. So you can see it just wants to sort of slide back there once we try and burst it. So yeah, really good slopes. Let's weigh the whole thing up now, so we can just get an idea of its overall weight. And what do we have? 40.33. Okay then. Last off, let's grab that stadium out and we'll do a test launch. Here is our stadium, and let's see how good this launcher goes with the Hypersphere bays. And see if we can get it on there. Here we are. And let's see how that performance tip goes as well. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. So that felt nice and strong. And getting some good movement there. So just running on the tip itself without being contacted by an opponent, which forces it onto the wall, which we'd see a lot more grip there. It's not going too bad, and runtime wise, a lot better than I thought because of that 2 rating for runtime. So yeah, pretty sweet. I like it, and I'm pretty keen to see how we go in an actual battle with this guy. I hope you liked the video, because that's it for today, and until next time, enjoy the rest of your day.